Hi, Debbie here. Well, I have a couple of miscellaneous items that I'm selling. Things I'm not using anymore. Yeah, that's basically it. Things I don't use. So anyway, the first thing I have to show you is actually a altered blue jean pocket. This is a purse. It has all this, tons of fringe here. This is gorgeous. I just don't use purses. I usually carry everything in a little wallet in my pocket. And if I do need a purse, I have one that I use. But I'm normally not a purse person. And this is what the back looks like. And it's got all this applique on here. This is applique here. That's what that is. That's actually an applique that's stitched on. And it does come with a chain. I have it tucked in the pocket. A chain strap. So that's this one here. And I have another one. And that's this one here. This is also another altered blue jean pocket. And it's a pretty deep pocket. My whole hand goes way in there. And that's this one here. And this one also has a really nice fringe with beads. And this is how the back of this one looks. So yeah, so I have two of these altered jean pocket purses. And I'm asking $15 for each. And that does include your shipping. So yeah, so that's this. So I have those. Now I did make these cards. Now the cards I'm only going to ask $7. That's basically just mostly shipping, maybe a couple dollars for the cards, but most of it's going to be for shipping. And they're all blank inside. And it's graphic 45. I think it's Imagine for some of these. That's what these look like. So I'm just going to send the whole bundle off for $7. And that's this one. And like I said, they're all blank on the inside, and they're not stamped on the back either. I didn't stamp any of them. Here's this one. Oops, sorry. And here's this one. And this is my very first attempt at making shaker cards. These were my very... So these were... But they're also blank inside. But these are my shaker cards. And all these are up on... This is very dimensional. These are up. But this was my first attempt. So we have this one. And this one. And we have this one here. So yeah, so like I said, this little card bundle, $7. So that's what I'll do for that. I still have some of these glue bottle charms. I have this one in black and gold and copper. That's what this one is. And this one in white and clear. And the blue bottle charms are $15.62, I believe is what they were. But I'll have everything listed in the description box below. So that's what I have here. So I have these. And these also include your shipping. I do have this little mini, like ATC size photo. Well, you can put your ATCs in there too if you collect ATCs. And this has a little charm on the back. This is what I like with the ribbon, and I got the corners here. And then this just has a little loop that attaches right over here to keep it closed like that. And then you open it, and it opens like this. And this is graphic 45 too. And then this opens like that. So you can put pictures here, and it also has little pockets right here. And they're all exactly the same. Same design, I should say. Yeah. And it has a little pocket here. But it also has a little pocket there too. So that's what this looks like. So it's just a little ATC size. You can put, you can attach your little ATCs here if you collect ATCs. I know a lot of people do. And then just close this like that. I know, what am I asking for that? and $12, and that does include your shipping. So that's what this is. Now I do have some dies. The dies I am asking $10 each. Now that does not include shipping because it's going to depend on how many of the dies you want. And these are, let me just flip it over. I can probably do it like this. I'll do it like that. So, Sizzix, Tim Holtz, and so that's what we have here. This is called the Hearts Primitive number 3. You can Google this and it will show you what they look like, because I didn't die cut all these out because my die cutting machine's acting up and I didn't want to mess with it to break it. So they're not, I don't have anything to show you, but if you're interested, just Google it and it'll show you what the die looks like. So I have the Hearts Primitive number 3, and then the Sizzix Envelope Scallops Lace. I mean, see, you can't see, even if I bring it up, you can't even see what it is. But, yeah, we got that one. We got the Tim Holtz Small Easel. And then the Tim Holtz Hardware Findings. And the Tim Holtz Reindeer Flight. The Tim Holtz Hanging Sign. And I am asking $10 each for these, but that does not include your shipping. That will depend on how many you want. It will depend on what the shipping is going to be. And I also have this one here. This Tim Holtz. It's the only one that actually you can see what it is, which is pretty neat. You can use this in so many different ways. So that's what I have. And like I said, I'll have everything listed in the description box below. And I'll have my email in there if you need to get in contact with me. Everything's going to be PayPal, friends and family, US only. And I will also have that information in the description box below. And so yeah, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.